Well, hello, folks. Welcome to the module for week 7 on sustaining change. Okay, so at this point, we have engaged in interventions, perhaps at either the individual or team or organizational level, or in some cases at all of those levels. And now we've come to the point to where we've got to think about how do we sustain the changes that we've made? What good is it that we've engaged in all this effort if, the minute we walk out of the door, the organization is just going to revert back to doing things the way they've done them before? So we have to kind of think about the future, and we have to think about what are some of the mechanisms that we can put in place that's going to sustain the changes that we've made. By the way, this process is sometimes called institutionalization. In other words, how do we institutionalize any particular changes that we've made? This section, we're also going to talk about how to evaluate. And so in some cases, it's almost a return to the step of diagnosis and feedback, except now we're not so much diagnosing to locate the problem. We're now essentially engaging in that same methodology to discover whether or not our interventions have been effective or not. Okay. And then exiting, right? How do you exit an organization? Hopefully you exit in a way that makes them want to invite you back, if not for the particular issue that you helped them deal with this time, perhaps with other issues, right? And so there's some information that you'll be reading about that talks about how to kind of make that transition out of the organization. There are definitely some things that you want to do. If you recall, one of the objectives of the organizational development approach is to build the capacity of the organization. Right? And so exiting is a place where you really want to think about whether or not you have built the capacity of the organization to really exist without you. I always like to say that the job of an organizational development consultant is to work themselves out of a job. And so hopefully you can exit with the confidence that everything is not going to just fall to the ground. Okay, so that'll be what you're reading. So I hope you enjoy what you read this week. Once again, make sure you just journal in those journals. Discuss the last case study this week. And then once again, be interested to see what you share in terms of artifacts. Okay? Have a great week.